Hello, and now we're playing Rocket Knight Adventures. Joe, this is all you.
Right, I've really enjoyed this. I've found it through many a gameplay top 10s, and I looked at it and thought, oh, this looks quite interesting, quite easy to do. I was wrong on the easiness, I'll give you that, it is quite difficult. Controls are a bit weird, but I do enjoy it. Basically, it's got a whole charge up thing going on for it, which you think, oh, well, maybe it would allocate a button to charging up. Instead, you just hold your attack. So realistically, once again, it's a Sega game without the use of all the buttons properly anyway, for different things. But it's not bad. I mean, I'm really enjoying it, to be honest. I can see why it's made it into people's top 10 lists.
Yeah. So you play as a mouse knight who looks like he belongs in the Rescuers movie.
And it's got the same sort of principle as most games back in the day, where the princess has been stolen, rescue the princess.
I like how you don't say kidnapped, you say stolen.
She has been stolen. She's been robbed. Yeah, that's use of the rocket pack right there.
Yep.
Now the bosses in this are monumentally difficult. Taken me a good few attempts. Now I'd love to see someone complete this game without dying. I really would. There'll be some lunatic out there that's probably done it already.
It's a long play on YouTube.
Yeah. But jeez, man, I respect it. I did that.
Yeah.
I found this quite difficult. I mean, like I did do it this morning.
Yeah, I was here.
I did get to quite far in the game, but I did get all this first stage done as well, without losing any health. The only problem is at the moment I've got a fucking bipod and a camera in my face, so it's kind of cutting part of the screen out.
Sorry, just look into the camera.
But yeah, these chickeny things, these aren't as bad. When I first encountered these, I shat myself, but that's only because I didn't really know how to fight them or controls and whatnot.
Yeah. Plus they remind you of geckos from Metal Gear.
No, they remind me of the aliens from Half-Life actually.
Oh, right.
Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Little tall slendery things.
Yeah, the one that Dog kills in Half-Life episode 2.
Here's a trick for you. There's a life there.
Yeah.
And you don't have to climb, you can just do that. And then if you want to get some health, you go up here. Oh, fucked it.
There's a look on his face. Just, what am I doing with my life? Is he a mouse or a possum?
I think he's more possum-like.
Because the whole...
the way he's hanging and stuff, but I couldn't call it.
Can you imagine him in Marvel vs. Capcom?
It'd be quite cool.
The thing is though, this is Konami. This is Konami.
Konami versus Capcom, that would be quite cool.
Yeah. I can just imagine him duking out with Rocket Raccoon.
Oh.
That's something for the next Marvel vs. Capcom, Hulk rooting.
Right, and here's a little sneaky trick anyone to anyone that starts this game due to my suggestion of it being a good game, or just simply the curiosity, is what you do is you get behind this boss by holding your button and zooming behind him, and then you can literally just keep doing that.
Because he just never turns around?
He just never turns around.
He does not... He
doesn't even fire anything backwards, really.
Yeah. You can just imagine, just Dr. Eggman in a Sonic game going, for fuck's sake.
Now this is the hardest bit of this boss.
Yeah.
So what you do is you're in the water and you're getting pushed constantly to the right. You spin.
Get hit, that's essential.
And then you basically pin yourself into a corner and it'll spin in top away from you constantly.
Yeah.
And eventually it'll get to a stage where it bounces off the top on the bottom and it can't actually hit you.
Yeah.
And these are the sort of tricks you've got to teach yourself to get through this game.
Otherwise you can't
Or you're just not gonna. Even on easy. If you're one of these sort of people that'll play on difficulty settings on Sega games, this already starts off on easy and I tell you it's not. Now these are some of the cool bits as well. It's like it's sort of multi-platform. You've got your just standard platformer and you've got your side-scrolling shooter.
Yeah. So this game tries to be more than it is and it kind of works.
It works, it does its job, and for a Sega Mega Drive game it's quite good. You don't expect things like this on PC nowadays.
Yeah.
Or like handhelds.
Yeah.
I mean, I spent most of yesterday trying to look up if there's any way to connect my DS to the TV. Turns out unless there's like a special card, but it's like a save card, so it's not really like playing.
Yeah.
Like what a PSP or PSN can do.
Yeah.
Where it connects to your console and then to your TV, which needs to be done.
I know.
You need to find a way to connect your 3DS or your DS to the TV.
Yeah, so that way I can do playthroughs of fucking black and white and stuff like that.
X and Y and stuff.
Right, there goes.
Right. So this one's quite easy to do. All you got to do is, if you're patient enough, just let it swim under you. When it gets in the water, when it gets like proper underneath, it turns and starts attacking you. You scroll down and keep scrolling to the right, and you'll hold yourself steady and just keep predicting where it's going to pop up. Because obviously it's slowly moving towards you. It does 3 of them and it starts moving forward.
So is this the boss?
This is like the sub-boss to this area. I actually cleared the first stage yet, if you've noticed.
This reminds me of Seedramon from Digimon.
Can't remember it, to be honest. Digimon was a long time ago.
I know.
There we go, that's that done. And that'll be stage 1 clear in about 5 minutes, I think it's taken me. Just over, 6 minutes.
Yeah, just up to 6 minutes. I knew Kamikaze.
Now this bit did my treeing. I got to this stage and this nearly gave me a bad idea of the game. Now, it's not actually this bit right now. There's a little bit in a minute which we'll get up to hopefully before the video ends. Now I've tried this loads of times. I think it took me like 4 or 5 attempts to get through it. It just pissed me off so royally that it nearly almost stopped me from liking this game. And it's this bit. So what you do is you've got to keep scrolling left, and as it does that, you're going to get bolts thrown at you. One goes, like, they sort of all look like they're dead in the centre, but actually they're not. There's one up, one middle, one down.
Yeah, it's just because the screen kind of squishes.
Yeah. And it's this bit as well that can get you. If you're not fast enough, you can get
damage.
As soon as you get hit into that corner though, you are screwed.
Yeah.
There's no way from getting out of it. Don't worry about taking too many hits, because as soon as you get past this area there's some health and I think there's a life as well.
Yeah.
So now that I'm past that, you can sort of just grab some items.
Yeah.
These are all just additional points, not essential. Unless you're going for a high score.
Yeah. But literally,
I play Sega games just to complete them, not for the high score.
I know, it's like nobody's really gone for high scores since Atari days.
Because obviously high scores mean shit nowadays, because there's no one to prove to other people you've got.
Well, that's where the trophies and achievement points came from, isn't it?
Back in the day, score points were bragging rights,
yeah.
But you couldn't prove it when your mates came around unless you played the game again.
Yeah.
And got more or less exactly the same score, which is pretty much.
And plus cameras back then were so shit you couldn't take a proper picture of the screen.
You can film it on the video.
Yeah, but everything was fuzzy.
I might try that actually.
What?
Filming a Sega game through a VCR.
Oh yeah.
It might be worth trying out one day.
Yeah.
I mean, at the moment we've actually got speakers plugged into the TV, just to give us a bit of like surround sound quality.
Yeah. Oh, he's giving us a present. Oh, it's that shithead.
Never understood the point in that, but it is quite funny.
I know. It's just, I am boss now, Dad.
Ah, you'll see the boss. There it is.
Hello.
Oh, there's a banana up there. Have a banana.
Yeah. So we don't know if this dude's a mouse or a possum.
Right, so I've got 2 minutes to finish this level.
Yeah.
Well, finish this boss.
Yeah.
Now it's middle, left, right. Then it comes from your left and your right. Then it starts dropping like spidery shit on the floor in a minute.
Yeah.
But you really just have to time these jumps. Now don't get me wrong, Sega, my controller's a bit stiff. If you had a decent controller, this wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. Still waiting on that stick controller.
Still waiting on the stick controller, yeah. Now you need to get that red thing.
It's a fucking Metroid.
Now I know what I'm going to do. There we go. And you just basically rinse and repeat. Oh, this is where the tail comes out.
Yeah.
That's wiggling its tail out.
Right, and you got a minute.
As you see, I'm not doing too bad. I barely lost any health. And there we go.
There we go, it's dead. Right then. So that will
I
be...
will let it play through for the last couple of seconds.
Yeah.
And that is completely stage 1 complete. So, is it stage? Yeah, stage 1.
Stage 1 complete.
Completely clear.
Of Rocket Knight Adventures.
Yeah. I suggest this game to anybody that's a Sega Mega Drive or a Sega collector. It's a very good game and I'll definitely put this in its current top 10.
Right then. Thank you, and see you in my next vid.